What's happening, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Welcome back to another live installment. Hope all is well. Um, just want to give my few thoughts on the game. We on the week 2 now. I was watching some football today, man. There's a lot of good games today. That I got a chance to watch. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. There's a lot of good football. A lot of good games. I just watched that Miami game. That Miami game was all right. Man, what was that team? What was it? Was it Tennessee? Damn, they blew that. They were 60. They beat their team like 50 some points. I saw that game. Cam Ward did good. So the quarterback coach for Shador, Cam Ward, man, he got both his boys doing good, man. Shout out to Cam Ward at Miami. Had a pretty good game. He had a pretty good third quarter. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. Here to talk about the Buffs. Just Buff Nations Daily. Welcome. I am your host, Max. I am the master of ceremony. I'm here to give you some news that you can use. That's right. And put some paint where it ain't. But how's everything going? I want to say this. A lot of people are saying that Colorado don't have a running game and they can't stop the run. They're in trouble. They're saying a lot right now off one game. What I would like to say is you judge them by the fourth game, either the third or fourth game. I said Colorado football, wait to judge by the third game or the fourth game to see if they got a running game or not. Because this first game is just it ended the way it ended. It transpired the way it transpired. Obviously, the three players of the game, Shador, Travis Hunter, and Jimmy Horn Jr., they came up big for this game. They came up big, man. And that's what you need sometimes. Sometimes that's just all it is. Things happen. But we're going to see. Then people said they got to put pressure on the quarterback, stuff like that. They did. The defense did manage to get 2 sacks in the game. Chidozie and Bentley, they were able to get sacks. But they faced a little adversity in the game. North Dakota State wasn't nobody to play with. They wasn't a team to play with. People saying they're a lower team, but this team has won multiple national championships over the years. So they have a really rich tradition in their program. So I must be honest, I was expecting a blowout, but it just turned into a dogfight, a good old-fashioned dogfight. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as they came out with the victory. And that's what practice is for. They have some game time experience now. They don't just have practice. They have game time experience to work out the kinks. Now, will they establish a running game? That's yet to be seen. That's why I'm saying wait to the third or fourth game to see how they hold up. But I'm going to say something. The way Shador is throwing and the way those receivers are making plays, you almost have to throw it most of the time. Almost. I mean, you still got to keep it balanced, of course, right? But if he's getting off plays like that, they got to keep doing what's working. Okay? If you got 2 receivers out there that's just doing like just ridiculous stuff, you just got to keep going that way. You got to keep doing it until the defense stop it. They stop it, go to the run. But this game didn't call for it. Just the way the game was going, everything is situational. The situation didn't call for it. It called for Travis. He wanted the ball, and he made some things happen. I like how they saying he glitched in the game. That play, that side catch he made, they said it was like a glitch. I like how they said that. He glitched in the game, but it was just an amazing play by an amazing player. Listen, man, your Your amazing players, give them the ball, man. Give Travis the ball, Jimmy the ball, and whoever got the hot hand. And with these receivers, we don't know week by week who's going to have a hot hand. It just depends, you know? So they definitely got a lot of playmakers in the wideout position. So you got to keep going with what's working. If the quarterback is keyed in and locked in like that, all he needs is a few seconds. All he needs is a few seconds to make a decision, and usually good things happen. So you got to take this thing week by week. You can't really judge them off one game. Yeah, there's a lot that you could say about this game, what they didn't do and stuff like that. But hey, man, they're 1-0. They, the likes of Georgia, Miami, and a few others, they all 1-0 right now. So they join that company of being undefeated right now, even though it's one game. So now, do they have to establish that run and get a running game going at some point in this season? Of course. They got to get some type of balance here going. But shit, I mean, if it ain't balanced, if he's throwing it and it's working, go with it. I'm not gonna say, oh, they shouldn't throw it all the time when he making plays like that. If he making plays like that, Shador, throw that ball, man. Throw the ball, keep it in number 2's hands, man. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is. He's getting sick with it out there. And the crazy thing is he's not even peaked yet. You said Shannon Sharp. Hey, what's up, C Mac? What's up, DJH? You said Shannon Sharp mentioned that they have some issues as they had yesterday with no run game. You mean like they had last year, you mean? Last year, yeah. You said, I did like North Dakota State Court. They have a good team. North Dakota State is a good team, bro. They're a good team. Football is football, man. I don't care what division they're in. They're a good team. And they weren't trying to back down. They weren't going to just give it to them because they're Colorado. They played a good team. And the situation called for Shador throwing that ball. So look, if he got playmakers like Horn and Travis, look, you got to get that ball in their hand. You got to get the ball in the best playmaker's hand. And you see what Jimmy is doing. I told people Jimmy gonna have a good year. I kept saying it. Last year they tried to diss my boy last year, talking about he dropping this, dropping it. No. He got talent. I could see it. Okay. Everybody drop ball. Everybody gonna drop a football. Everybody gonna do that. However, I'm looking at some of the positive takeaways here. Now, I understand what Coach Prime is saying. He said it felt like they put more points up, but it felt like they lost. It felt like they lost the game. I get what he's saying with that. Because, with this team, they're expected to put up more points than they did. However, they still got that victory. And Travis made some amazing plays. Jimmy did too. I mean, if they going to continue to be one-dimensional, just get in Travis and Jimmy in them hands. That's it. Because ain't nobody in the world catching Jimmy. If he get open space, you're not catching him. And you have to nerve to guard Travis one-on-one. You could forget it. He's going to catch that. He's going to catch circuit shots. It's just what it is. So they're going to continue to do different things. They got other running wide receivers as well. But these are the go-to guys. Make no mistakes about it. Horn is a go-to guy. I saw glimpses of it when he was at his old college. I had watched some highlights like, this dude is dangerous. Yeah, work with what the other team give you. Like, the thing is, I mean, if it can't be balanced, shit, look what they did though. I mean, win it like that. If two go, just give. If you can't run the ball, make sure you just protect two then. so he can get that ball out of his hand. And then it's just they gonna make stuff happen. Now expect Nebraska to blitz. They gonna do it. They definitely gonna do it, and they gonna try to run the ball. That's what they're gonna do next week. I already know the game plan because they've already watched this game. They said, "Oh hell no, Colorado can't run. They can't run." That's what they think. Oh, they're not gonna be able to run it. So Two is gonna try to keep the ball as much as he can. I mean, that offensive line. That offensive line did good to me. Now, obviously, the running game was an issue, but I believe North Dakota State they knew that they weren't going to stop Travis. They knew that they weren't going to stop a few of those receivers. They keyed in on stopping that run. I think that's what they did. They keyed in on stopping the run game. Somebody said, "Oh, we should have played zone," or whatever the case is. They said but look, every game is unique. There's no game that's ever the same. One team might give you the run. You might be able to run up their throat. That might be it. Sometime you might have to just air it out. And that's what they did. Now, as far as that pass at the end of the game, that probably shouldn't have happened. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If he had a strong enough arm and that man was in the end zone, the game would have been over. If he had caught in the end zone, it would have been over with. And that would have been crazy. And then you would have heard because what's his name is just waiting to write a hit piece. He is. I be watching his Twitter, the one that they banned. Oh man, it's almost like they might have to ban him. I'm not gonna say nothing. He's scary to me. Now he's just nitpicking on Twitter now. Man, they need to watch him. They need to watch him. But because he's still in the building. And I don't know. He's just like he's like I almost thought it wasn't even his Twitter account. He's a troll, man. Nah, the running game ain't that big of an issue when you got that man throwing like that. Like what running game? Look, if Two can keep that ball in his hand and y'all can score every 3 passes, then do that then. Blessings, you said you exhausted with all the negativity. Listen, I thought the old line did good. They kept Two on his feet, didn't they? Now the quarterback is gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit. Every quarterback Cam got hit today. Cam Ward got hit. You know, you're gonna get hit. It's football. He got pads on. You got pads, you're gonna get hit. So that's why they lift weights and they do what they gotta do and stretch and everything to make sure you don't get hurt. But they're gonna get hit at some point in the game. You don't want him to get hit as much. But when he ran, he got hit when he ran. He probably should have slid, but they didn't call for that. He was going for that yardage. So he lowered his shoulder pads. So he know what he's doing. And when he stopped on a dime like that, he knew he was getting ready to get hit. He braced for it. He knew he was going to get hit, but he rifled that pass off. That's why he rifled it the way he did, because he knew he was going to get hit. So he knows what he's doing. So like people say, oh, you know, they can't run and this and that. Listen, this man is out there catching glitch passes. You have to get it to him. Okay, sometimes now I'm making an argument. Maybe don't have to run that much with these receivers doing what they doing. And I told y'all what Jimmy was going to do. I kept saying it. I saw it when he at his old college. I saw what he was doing. You know, it's just that he wasn't, you know, they had Xavier last year. Obviously, now you know how good Xavier really was. If he made a 52-man roster on the NFL, he's actually good. So the only problem was last year, okay, yeah, they didn't really run the ball, but they could not protect that quarterback. They can this year. Yes, they can. They can actually protect that quarterback. Because you're looking at it right now on the screen. Well, they're on defense right now. The defense is going to get it together. as you see, the defense did get 2 sacks. I think they're expecting a little bit more from Hayes and the other guy, but they'll get it together. It's only the first game. Last year, he had how many sacks? 11 or 12 or something like that. He knows how to get to the quarterback. It's just that it just didn't happen this time. The North Dakota State was supposed to be a trap game because they're actually better than what people think they are. So it's not like they played a lower level team. You know, there's levels to this. This team that they played, they're at the top level of the FCS. They're at the top level. They're elite at that level. So you said post game Prime sounded like he was dissatisfied with, you said, with the pass rush, total sacks. Yeah, he said it felt like he felt like they lost, like they won, but he said you put up more points, but they felt like the other team still won the game. That's what he said. He said even though we put up more points, it felt like the other team won the game. Yeah, it was a moral victory for the other team. He's right about that. They don't have nothing to hang their heads about. They sat up there and faced a top level, BCS team and got with them. So yeah, they actually had it's like they won too, but it's like it was no losers here. Because this team I was expecting a blowout. But then obviously it wasn't no blowout. It was a dogfight. Now, what Prime might be thinking is like, damn, if we face this team, and it's only going to get harder from here. That's probably what he's thinking. It's only going to get harder from here. So, well, they're going to have to get that ball in Travis' hand then. Travis or Jimmy, one or the other, or one of the receivers. They're going to just have to get in their hand. And when you're just going to have to win in the air if you can't run it. But I think they're going to be able to run it. You just can't. It's just a lot you could say from game one, but it's only game one. I could see if this was the 5th game of the year. Then I'm like, well, they just ain't got no run game. They just got to make sure the quarterback is okay. And as you can see right here, they were look at that. Look at this, right? Look at this. If Jimmy keep playing like that, he might be up for the Heisman Trophy. He keep playing like that. Holy crap. When he turned that corner and he had space, and it's now a track meet. That's why I call him Speed University. It's now a track meet. You can't catch him. Just imagine if Dylan was still on the team. Lord have mercy. Throwing the Dylan in the flat. Oh. Yeah, see, as long as they stay healthy, this is it's a dangerous sport. Travis is playing a lot of snaps, but guess what? It called for it in that game for him to play all them damn snaps. It called for it because when he was in the game, the quarterback wouldn't throw his way. He only threw his way a couple times. Actually, he threw his way a couple times. He did. Yeah, number 7, that quarterback wasn't even afraid to throw at Travis, man. They weren't afraid at all. That's how you're supposed to play football. They weren't afraid at all. They were like, whatever. Yeah, we on the road. We ain't gonna get this up easily now. But at least the defense, they got all that game running now because they was on the field like a lot. They got game conditioning now. Some positives from the defense. Shadozi got a sack. He got a sack. And he playing the nose tackle position. Know how hard that is for him to get a sack? That's hard. But he did. He got one. Bentley played good too. So Woods didn't do so bad. Now, the late hit on Shiloh, yeah, he shouldn't have done that. So, but he'll correct that by next game. Or he might just say, I'm just going to keep playing my game, because he's a physical type person. So I would just tell him to keep playing, doing what he's doing. Just keep doing what he's doing. Yeah, I mean, protect yourself at all. I mean, yeah, it's okay. I can see why they gave him the flag. He'll correct the next game. It ain't going to happen. Nobody got hurt, so it was all good. And also, you got to think Silman Craig wasn't in the game either. He got knocked out of the game. So, and Cokes did too, right, DGH? You said Chidozie is your defensive MVP. He did really good, didn't he? Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of positives here. He got a sack. He got a sack in that game, and Bentley. And like I said, Silman Craig wasn't in the game. But Travis stayed doing Travis. And number 8 didn't do that bad either. And then, check this out. In the second half, besides that one drop, that one series, they didn't give up no more after that. Nothing meaningful after that. They actually made an adjustment, and then they shut the other team down. Remember in the beginning they couldn't stop what was going on. But in after halftime, they were able to fix it. So that's a positive. Like, nothing is perfect here. I know they want to play the perfect game. It ain't gonna never happen. But I get what they're looking for. They looking for like how Miami played today. They looking for something like that. But it'll happen. It's just the first game. Or like what Tennessee did in their game. That's what they were looking to do. See how Tennessee blew them out. But this team ain't no blowout team, though. You're not gonna blow out North Dakota State. I don't think nobody can. Or maybe I don't know. This is a well-oiled machine here. So, but Colorado did stop what they were doing in the second half. They did. No, he's not even on the depth chart on DJH. I think he's on a practice squad. Excuse me. No, he didn't even. He's not on the depth chart. I checked. You mean for Florida? No. Man, Florida got this 400-pound defensive lineman. Did you see him? Boy, that man, 400 pounds, man. But yeah, so the first game, shit, a win is a win in my book. And Travis keep glitching like that. Let him keep glitching, man. And you know what he doing right now? He playing video games. Man, that's a different type of kid, man. Excuse me, I hate to keep calling him a kid, but you know what I mean. That's a different kind of young guy. He don't get in no trouble. Like, what the fuck? He don't get in no trouble. Nothing. He just about his family, and that's it. About his fiance, and that's it, yo. And he playing video games right now. Like, he could be out and about, it's the holiday. Nah, he in the house, man. And stay in the house, Travis. That's right. Stay in the house where ain't no trouble. Ain't no trouble. You ain't getting in no trouble. Because trouble could find you. Just stay in the house. And that's what he's doing. Look at me. I'm checking on him. Like, what Travis doing? He playing video games. He good. And he got a 4.0. Yeah, he not. Is he from this planet? Like, he's extraordinary. He's extraordinary. He probably gonna graduate this year. He's extraordinary. That's an extraordinary person. Charlie is too. You see, Charlie got a little bit. Listen, they just getting warmed up, man. I'm not worried about them playing like that. Look, I'm not trying to diss them, but here's a strategy. Okay, look, just make sure 2 don't get hit that much. That's the strategy, because he gonna make something happen. He gonna make something happen. But they do. But Prime, excuse me, Coach Prime do want a running game, because remember they had a running game at Jackson State. You remember Savion Wilkinson ran for 1,000. So yes, he does want that running game. He does. So he gonna work them. He gonna work them to the bone this week. You see how he said it in practice? I mean, after the game, he said, "Whoever them play, if you play 60% of the time, then you can sit on the sidelines. But if you didn't play, oh, you about to get worked." Because he's trying to figure out who needs some, who gonna be the next one. That's what he getting ready to find out. Listen, I have an idea for them. They need to go ahead and nah, they already did that. Never mind. They did it this game. They played 3 running backs. They did. They did play 3 running backs. They actually played 4. Did they play 3 or 4? Did all of them get in? I believe everybody that suited up got in. But hey man, just keep throwing it to Jimmy and Travis doing what they doing. It's because ain't nobody in the country can guard them. Nobody. Not when Travis playing like that. That kid did all he could to guard Travis, and Travis glitched on him. That was it. It was crazy. I mean, Juanita, are you with me, right? You've seen a lot of positives in the game. I enjoyed the game. And I thought Rock did great. Rock did great. Oh my God, yo. Jordan Seaton, he's not a freshman. That ain't no damn freshman, man. I need to check his birth certificate. That's not a freshman. That's not a He actually, did you see him out there talking? It's like he became a leader after the first game. It's beautiful to watch. He's 3 and done. He's like Travis. He's only playing 3 seasons. He's playing 3 seasons, and he's a first round draft pick. Jordan Seaton is. I saw him block 2 people. He did it consistently. Like he'll block one person, right? Then he'll put his hands out and go look for more work and go pick up that block. Man, it was beautiful to watch. Charlie just look old. He's young. He just looks old because of the mustache. So you got more than just like I said, this game called for Travis and Jimmy, but they got other weapons that hasn't been displayed yet. It's gonna happen the next game. And remember, shout out to 2. He wanted to get his boy in the game. He wanted to get his boy a catch. So, but luckily it didn't end in a score. Luckily. But I see what he was trying to do. He wanted to get Wester he wanted to get Wester going. He wanted to get Wester going, so I get it. But that was dangerous because they had a timeout. And but he couldn't get it in the end zone though. He couldn't. But hey, it worked out and they won. So what? On to week 2. So now we're gonna be talking about Nebraska. I start that Monday. But I already know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to run the ball, right? They're gonna try to run the ball. They're gonna do look at that pass, yo. That's ridiculous. See, that's Jimmy right there. That's crazy. All right, let me see what Mata doing. Let's see what he doing. Yeah, we needed a little bit higher Mata, but it was good. He was solid. Mata's solid. You said Benson didn't play very well to you? Yeah, the receivers are gonna have their time to shine. Like this game, you had a couple receivers. Next game, you never know who's gonna go crazy. I think they're gonna get better as the season go along. But I like the game. I was okay with it. Like I said, see how 2 right there? Make sure he don't go to the ground. All right. Look at that. Look what Jimmy doing. That's all you need to keep doing. That's it. Look at Seaton. See how he pushed him? Boy, man, that's a bad man. Seaton is a bad man. Yeah, so yeah, keep throwing it to Travis. He keep doing all that. Travis can catch it in double coverage. I saw Hankinson scored. I saw Hankerson. But we know what Hankerson can do because what he did last year. We know what he can do. Hankerson is solid. I'm not surprised. You said he gonna have to get them kicks up. I know. But they look, as long as long as they went in, that's all that matter. You know, we always got next week. You said Trevor Woods need to be benched. Why? Oh, you talking about did Wester did get in the game, didn't he? Didn't Wester get in the game? Or am I tripping? I know that we know Dylan looked good. You know, he what he did for the Buffs last year. It's no question that Dylan can play. Look at that. I like this one right here. They did some kind of noise before he caught it. I thought that was crazy. When Jimmy caught this, hold on. Let me go back. Like this. No, that's not it. It's the second play. You heard them? They did some kind of noise, knowing that Jimmy was getting ready to do something crazy. Bro, listen, Jimmy keep playing like that, yo. We have to talk about he keep playing like that consistency for the rest of the year, being consistent like that, just doing crazy stuff. He's one of the top receivers on the planet, man, as far as college football is concerned. You gotta put him in top contention. He's elite. That man, listen, that man is an elite player, man. I like when he did that.
First and 10, first and 10. 40 yards, first down. Let's get it.
I could tell at some point soon, Wester is going to go crazy for a big play. It's going to happen next week. That's happening next week. Watch what I tell you. He going to do something sick next week. Okay, you saw that sick pass that Travis just did, right? But look at how much time Shador had. Just look how much time he had. No, not that.
Let's get it.
Right here. Look how much time he got. See? And he'll burn you. You see that? See how much time he had? And then he gonna burn you. Because he gonna rifle it to Travis and let Travis do what he gotta do. That's a very dangerous team. I don't care what nobody say. Run game or no run game. That's still a dangerous team. But like I said, they're going to figure out how to get that run going. I know Coach Prime want that run because he had it at Jackson State. So it's not like he's not trying to run the ball. He is. So he'll figure it out. I don't know why Savion left, yo. I don't know why. Savion, please. God, no, you should have stayed, man. You should have stayed. Y'all would have played, man. But hey, man, you know, people make their decision. We could have used him. We could have used him, man. See, I know people like, oh, I ain't gonna play. Yeah, you are gonna play. You see what happened with Charlie? He stayed down, and now he's starting. I need to say this look. I can't tell people what decisions to make. Y'all got to stay patient, man. It's a lot of moving around, but I guess that's how college football is now with the transfer portal. But you see how Jimmy did? Jimmy, listen, I don't know. Jimmy got better. That's not the same. I mean, it's the same Jimmy from last year, but he's more crisp with it. He's more refined now. He's going to get drafted. When I say drafted, I'm talking about the first fucking day. He's going to get drafted the first day. Remember I said it. He done made himself a lot of money. His only job now is just to remain consistent. That's it. And stay healthy. He remain consistent and stay healthy. He might as well sit at the table with Shador because they getting drafted the same day. They getting drafted the same day, yo. All of them getting drafted the same day. Travis too. All of them getting drafted. Well, Travis, he keep glitching like that. He might go first if he keep glitching like that. But it depends on what Dallas is gonna do. Because I heard that Dak, he's gonna get his money. So I don't know. I don't know what Dallas trying to do. They can't franchise him either. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where he goes. But Shador hasn't peaked yet. He's gonna peak in the NFL. And that's what's scary about it. That's what's scary about it. He's not an infant no more. He's an adolescent. He hasn't peaked yet. And that's what's scary about him. And that's what the scouts are saying. This man is battle tested, yo. Battle tested. Yeah, I know what Beck did today. I know. I saw it. But it wasn't. But Beck has the complete. He has that Georgia. He has that system around him. He has that years of building winning tradition behind him. You know how long it took for Georgia to be like that? That's what he has. This is a second year rebuilding team, and they look like this. Second year. Okay? Second year rebuilding team, and their receivers are glitching out there. They're glitching. It's crazy. Second year. Remember that. Second year rebuilding team now. Second year. And guess what? They're still in the rebuilding process. They're going to be in the rebuilding process for the next 4 or 5 years. You know why? Because Shador and them is leaving. So guess what? He's going to have to rebuild again. This is not a normal situation. He has to actually rebuild that squad again because there's going to be a lot of people leaving, going to the next level. So Stephen A said he'll give him 5 games. Bullshit, yo. I tried to tell you, listen, they getting ready to go to Nebraska, and he about to glitch in Nebraska. Somebody gonna glitch out. That's what we call it now. They're glitching out there. It's gonna happen in Nebraska. These guys are so hungry. They want the adversity. They want to go to somebody else. 95,000 fans, because now they want to put on in front of those fans. So Nebraska can't stop them receivers, man. They can't stop them. They can't stop them, yo. They can't stop him. They just can't stop him. So, okay, so what are you gonna do? Okay, so let me try to stop Travis then from glitching. So let me put 2 people on him. Now Jimmy's open. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna key in on Jimmy and Travis. Now Wester's open. You can't. No, it's impossible. It's impossible to stop him. Okay, so what do? You stay in and prevent. Now they gonna run you to. Now they got a running game. They're gonna run it on you. So I mean, you zone out. Like, what do you do? How do you stop these wide receivers? How do you do it? Now everybody's talking about they can't run it, but okay, fine, they can't run it. How do you stop Travis, Jimmy? Well, how do you stop all of them? You can't. It's no way possible. There's no way possible that you can stop them. No way possible. Because if one is not open, the other one is open. And go look at the game again and pay attention to Jimmy. Even when he's not getting the ball, he runs his whole fucking route. Go look. He doesn't stop. He's possessed. I think I don't know what happened to him, but he's not playing for himself. I don't know what happened. He runs his whole route. He doesn't stop. If he knows the ball is not going to him, he runs the whole route. He runs the whole route and put his hands up the whole route. So Shador has another option just in case because he runs his whole route. He doesn't stop. Yeah, he playing like a man possessed, man. He's possessed. And then you got Shepard and you got Miller and yeah, it's unfair. Like, how do you stop all of them? You said he playing for his dad. He got to. It's something. He not playing for himself. He's possessed. You could tell. You could see it. How do you run your whole route and you're not getting the ball? He's running his whole route. He's gonna get drafted. He's definitely gonna get drafted. And it's gonna be the first round. He keep playing like that. So, and like you said, you got Omarion lurking around, waiting to get in the game, licking his chops. I don't know. I don't know how you stop that. Then that one play, Travis helmet came off and he did the little, the whatever he did. It's just crazy, man. Crazy. So that's what I want to say. Yeah, okay, they didn't run it like how they wanted to. They didn't get to the quarterback like they wanted to. They're getting ready to, though. They getting ready to. Trust me, they just getting warmed up. But I want to say that offensive line, Rock impressed him. Rock was right tackle. Jordan only allowed 2 hurries. That's it. And he's a freshman. He only allowed 2 hurries. Maybe 1. Maybe 2. I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2. He ain't allowed no sack, did he? Now, last year, what happened when I left tackle? How many sacks did he allow? Jordan didn't allow not 1. Not 1. Rock didn't either. So they fixed it. They fixed the right and left tackle position. So that's all I care about. So you say you can't wait till next week. It is gonna be up. I don't see the Nebraska fans around, do you? They ain't even in the chat, guys. Because they see what's coming. You see that, right? They ain't nowhere to be found right now. Jordan did do his job. And he was looking for work. If you notice, he'll pick one block up, then he'll go for another block. They ain't nowhere to be found because they know they getting ready. They go, okay, never mind. They go Mike right there. Mike is solid. Mike, he just want to see a good game. He's solid. I'm just trying to get them out of the bushes. I'm trying to get the Nebraska fans out of the bushes. Y'all know y'all can't stop Horn. Y'all know that. Did Nebraska play yet? What did they play today? Oh, they look good against UTEP. That's what they played, UTEP. I might have to go look at the highlights now. They look good, huh? All right, so I'm gonna have to go look at. Okay, so what I'm. Damn, they won 40-7. Oh shit, they won 40-7. All right, but look, I got to look at their defensive backs. That's what I got to look at. I got to look at their defensive backs because I don't know how you're going to stop Jimmy. Just don't know how you're going to do it. You said played two string almost all fourth quarter. Yeah, Cam is fast too. Jimmy got track speed. He could be. I think he did run track. He said in high school. Was that a home game, Mike, or away game? The UTEP. You said it takes more than good wide receivers to win. Yeah. It like defense and everything else, but yeah, Nebraska have not been tested yet. They get tested next week. Okay, home for Nebraska. You said they showed CU nothing, kept the playbook vanilla. CU unfortunately had open up to get the dub. You said Nebraska has not been tested. They forgot about last year. Boosie, they forgot about last year. So look, the talk. I guess the talking commenced now. I guess it starts now. Listen, we just gonna have to see what happens next week because they obviously it's a home game for Nebraska. Yes, Nebraska got a lot of fans in them stadium. They do 95,000. But I'm telling you, man, two is possessed. You just got to make sure he don't get hit. You just got all you got to do because I'm looking at how he dropped back. You just got to really just give him like 2.5 seconds, close to 3, and he'll be good. That run game we're going to see next week. Yeah, trust me, Prime does want that run game going. He had it at Jackson State. He does. I'm sure he does. I like his speeches at the end. He was like, we scored more points, but it felt like they won. But even Shador had something to say at the end. He was like, look, man, we got to get with it. We got to get on it. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Nah, I don't know how they gonna stop that air raid, Elijah. You're right. That's what I was just thinking about. You know, they're not gonna be able to stop that air attack. They're not gonna be able to. Travis is just, I don't know, what do they say? Like, all right, look, Shador, just throw to the end zone, the corner. I'm just gonna go ahead and go get it. That's what they be doing. I'm just gonna go ahead and go get it. Don't worry about it. You sure? Yeah, I got it. All right. Go ahead and launch it to you. Yeah, he said we won, but we lost. Don't settle for mediocrity. Right. You said Nebraska did okay. You said QB had 238 yards. Who was the starting QB? Oh, Rayola. Okay, they starting a freshman. Okay, Rayola, huh? Should do it to Travis to catch the ball because he didn't get the other one, and he got on him about it. He said, "All right, well, throw it to me again." You said Rayola dropped a few dimes. He's gonna be a problem in a couple years. That I think Florida need to change. They might have to go with that freshman. Florida, man, they got work today, man. I ain't expecting Florida to get beat that bad. Cam Ward is a bad man. That's a bad man. You said, why are you not bring up any other players? That's the issue. Nah, I don't brought them all up. Yeah, he broke his leg. See, it's a rough sport. That's why you always want to hope for the best and nobody get injured. I don't want to see nobody get injured on either team. But as far as our defense, I like what Chidozie was doing. Chidozie is a problem. He definitely is a problem. He's a monster, man, in the middle. He's a monster. So I like that right there. And I like that we took care of North Dakota State. We we extinguished their fire. So who else we got? I already went down the line with the other players. Shane Cokes did pretty good. I already said Bentley had got the other sack. Chidozie got a sack. Bentley got a sack. Well, Silman Craig went out with I believe he had a concussion. I believe he has a concussion. So I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he had a concussion, but he'll be back. Number 8 did pretty good. The other defensive back. We already talked about Jordan Seaton. Um, he did pretty good. Rock. Rock did an excellent job. So it's a lot, and then the other receivers, like I said, they their name weren't called, but the next game that could change. You said that D line let North Dakota State push them around. You said don't worry about it. We know you always talk about everybody. Yeah, I'm talking about everybody. Who did we miss, Juanita? Who did we? Mata did his thing. Jay. Hey, how about Jace Fairley kicking him in the end zone? He got all touchbacks. The punter was solid when he did get in. He was solid. The special teams was pretty good. So it's a lot going on. I like the team. I like what they did. I don't know. I don't see nothing negative. I just thought it was an entertaining game and they won. I mean, every game, some games is, you need a better pass rush. Well, that one end, he played for Pitt. And he had like 11 sacks last year. He gonna give him time. He gonna get it going. You said CU limited the playbook on both sides. I don't think we saw everything. That's why I said give it a little time. The only thing I don't like, I see quarterbacks doing this. It's not just Shador. I saw Cam Ward doing it today. When they handed off the ball to the running back, why do they put their hand on their back and still hold the ball for a second and then push them forward? I don't like that. If you're going to give it to the run, just give it to him and let him try to run it. I think they're thinking that they might get it's like almost like a fake, like trying to see if the defense is going to stop the run and just give me the ball real quick. I see a lot of quarterbacks doing that. Cam Ward did it today. Yeah, it draws the defense in, but sometimes they let the running back keep the ball though. So I guess that's just what they do. I see it a lot. I never used to see that back in the day. Actually, you did. A little bit, but not as much as they do now. You said Cam and Shador. Yeah, they do have the same quarterback coach. And the Virginia Tech quarterback, right. And the other it's another quarterback. Oh man, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. It's another quarterback. You just imagine, man. Both of his quarterbacks had amazing games today. You telling me his phone should be ringing off the hook for coaching. No, not this time. They didn't lose it. They actually adjusted and stopped what North Dakota State was doing. He had, I'll tell you right now, he had 300 and some yards. Let me see. All right, see what Cam do. He had 385 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception. He went 26 for 35. Yep. In his first game as a Hurricane, he threw for 385 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, it's like an option to put it back and throw. Yeah, I see a lot of quarterbacks doing that. He probably should have. His phone should be ringing off the hook now. If it's probably already been ringing. He do have work with a lot of people, but you said the most points in Miami opener history. Yeah, his phone should be ringing off the hook. What did Virginia Tech do today? Let me look. Let me see what his quarterback did. I should know because I'm out here, but I live far from Virginia Tech. But they lost 27-34. Let me see what the quarterback do. Oh my God. Look, all his quarterbacks are identical almost. He threw for 322 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. He went 22 for 33. Now Dante, one of the kids on the team, his name's Dante Lovett. He's a cornerback for Virginia Tech. I know his father since grammar school, Billy Lovett. He played for St. Anthony's basketball, and he went on to play for Fordham. So I know him since 5th grade. His son played for Virginia Tech, Dante Lovett, number 1. He's a defensive back. DeMatha High School. Yep. It's crazy, man. Man, we getting old, man. Fuck. Then my other friend's son, he played for Florida. They ain't do so hot today, though. Cam Ward out there. Yeah, all his boys had similar stats. 3 touchdowns, stuff like that. So his phone should be ringing off the hook. It should be ringing off the hook, man. You say, come on, guys, we always point on the good and the negative. I mean, ain't no game gonna be I just like that they won. At least they 1-0. Shit. That's what I'm looking at. They 1-0 right now. They undefeated. The next week, thank you, Carlton, for the dono. Oh damn, let me start up. Hold on, Miami. All right, yeah, thank you for that. No, they talking in general, Juanita. They talking in general. Like we need to bring up everything. I mean, I just like that they won the game, man. Shit, they got 2 sacks. The defense got 2 sacks. It's just that on North Dakota State they are who we thought they were. What's his name say it? What was that coach that said that? They are who we thought they were. Thought they are. I forget how he said it. Let's just crown their ass. They are who they thought they are. Like, I forget how he said it. He used to coach for the Vikings. Yeah, Dennis Green. They are who we thought they were. You said wait until Miami, FSU, Louisville, Syracuse did good today. I tell you who. Let me. I don't want to cause no problems, but Florida need a coach, man. Something going on in Florida. I know. I said that it was going to be a blowout motivated. That's what I was looking for, but it wasn't no blowout, man. They are who we thought they were. You said I was talking mad-ish before the game. Man, come on, motivated. Don't carry me like that. You said my energy is way different. Max, Miami has to play those teams. Yeah, I know. I'm favoring Miami on those, on some of them. Cam is that good, man. And they look like their whole team is good. That defensive line for Miami, they look good today. See, I know somebody was gonna come for me. He said my energy is way different. How's my energy? You said I was talking mad-ish before the game. I know what I said. I said that we're gonna blow them out. I sure did. I said I said it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly real fast. It did get ugly. It did. You saw how Jimmy was playing. Here, motivate. This is for you. Let me let you hear a little bit of what Bucky had for us. Hold on, motivate. Let me go back.
Don't step over the jump. All right, it's the same shit we've been saying, all right? We gotta go score every time we get it. We gonna win this game. Everybody else, we gonna win this shit. It's only us, it's on offense, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna give them time right here. It's a motherfucking time.
Hold up, motivate. Hold on. Look at that. Motivate, see it? I like how they did that. Motivate, you see that? Oh, let's go back. Look what Jimmy doing, motivated.
First and 10. 40 yards, first down. Let's get it.
Oh, he did that. I see what he's doing. Motivate, you see that? Motivate, you see that? You see that, right?
What?
Game. Let's hear it for kick to build. Sun Valley Youth Center.
I got my ass off.
Would like to welcome our Ralphs and his Brown Coach to tonight's game. Let's hear it for kick.
Second and 2.
You saw that? Motivated. See how Shallow was getting blocked, but he still got the tackle. Almost got him.
Continues to support fellow soldiers and veterans in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, make some and please welcome to Folsom Field tonight's Rivalry Patriot of the Game, Sergeant Alexander Gunn.
And last time we were in this play, they all slanted.
Motivate. You see how Jordan Seaton, he more vocal talking. He said they kept calling Shallow's name. He said Shallow would get kicked out of the game next 2 weeks. No, he keep it low, Mike. He'll be all right. He just like to hit somebody. He getting bored a little bit. He had to hit somebody real quick. You said the FCS team drops 26 on CU, but it's all good. Listen, they're the top FCS team. Anyway, it's just one game, man. They 1-0 though, right? What's the record, Motivated? What's the record right now? 1-0. Same as Georgia's. Same as Georgia's, bro. So that's why I was saying, like, just judge them in next few games. Let's see. Yeah, Georgia 1-0, aren't they? They 1-0, just like Georgia right now. You said judge them the next game. He said stop it. I just saw some positives in the game. Horn, you can't stop him. All right. Motivated. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you cannot stop Horn, man. How about that? Travis is being Travis. I'm talking about Jimmy Horn Jr., man. Put some respect on it, Motivated. There's some dog. You're right. There's some dogs right there. Put some respect on it. But it's exciting though, man. We can't wait for the next game. Next game is going to be up. That's going to be up. I'm going to have to go back and look at the highlights, see what Riola did today. You said no UGA, no Georgia, huh? Let me look at the stats and see who all got in. Let me see. Colorado. All right, let's see this. Damn, Shador, 445 yards, 4 TDs. That was a really good game, man. Jimmy Horn, he just needed 2 more for 200 yards. He got 198, 1 TD. Travis, 132 yards, 3 TDs. Let's see. Trevor led the team in tackles. Well, he tied up for the team, and it was him and Shiloh as far as the tackles are concerned. Yeah, we wait till next week. You say you questioning CU defensive coordinator Livingston, but it's it's first game. Yeah, you can't really judge him off one game. Wait till like week 5 or maybe the fourth game, maybe the third or fourth game. But they said they should have promoted Thurman, the defensive coordinator. Yeah, man, give it another week. We're gonna see what they do in Nebraska. I can't wait for that game. That's kind of a late game too. So my take on the game, man, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the game was cool to me. You know, obviously it didn't call for certain things in this game. Travis and Jimmy did their thing. They tried to get the running game established the best they could. But Shador won with his arm this game. But I thought it was cool though. Oh, you was at the game? Yeah, of course. I think they're gonna make adjustments. How did you like the game? How was the atmosphere in there? Right. 6 points in the second half. It was loud, huh? That's man. You had a good it was an awesome game. You got your money's worth. But I'm just, I just wanted to say for this live that I have another idea I'll come back with later, but I just wanted to say that you got to wait a few games here. They're just getting started. They're still a second year rebuilding team. You know, but I thought they did good, man. Anyway. You say Colorado will come out blazing. Yeah, they're going to come out next week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, I really I like what I saw here. Like it's better from last year. Put it that way. You said it. Well, I was thinking it wasn't a sellout because of people had to go to work and stuff. And some people probably like, I'm just gonna watch it on TV. But guys, I ain't gonna take too much more of your time, but I'll be back later. But overall, I thought they did good. But I'm sure they'll make some tweaks and adjustments and we'll get a different feel next week for next game. But next game is definitely gonna be exciting. I'm gonna come back. I gotta look at Nebraska's highlights from today's game. See how impressive they look. But hey, man, styles make fights, as they say. Any given Saturday. But I like their chances, though. I will be back. I might come back. I don't know. It's still early. I might come back. It's the holiday, kicking off the holiday. But I'll definitely be back. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll catch you on the next one.